One of the most popular videos that I have on YouTube is about my barn, which is my cattery, and everybody wants to know about it, ask me questions about it, but I've realized I've not posted an update from in here in a while. So let me just show you a few things. Let me start off with these. These are actually the nameplates that we put on the pens when our cats are in the pens, and some of them, the ones on this side, are cats that have gone to new homes after they've been adopted after retiring from breeding. And sadly, this list here is actually the cats that have passed away. So there's some amazing special cats there that I love seeing their names as I come in here, and I can remember them because they're all, oh, so much in my heart. Now, this is the, I'm going to show you one side of the barn today. This is the big side. Well, it's not actually the big side, but it's the side with the biggest pens. And the reason they're the biggest pens is because we were really careful to make them as functional as possible. And we have pens that actually open up all into one. Now, this whole side doesn't all join up together, but the two, there's 4 pens here, and we can actually create 2 mega pens out of these. So hopefully I'm going to get this all in for you. Now, the thing about these pens are that they are very easy to join together into one big pen, but we can also keep them separate if we need to as well. At the moment, these 2 pens here, sorry, I'm just walking around, these 2 pens here are actually empty. There's no cats in there, but my old cats that are currently inside will be coming out because the girls that are having their babies will be going into those pens. So they'll be going in there. And on this side, we have some of my younger girls. They're all a couple of years old, and they are hopefully pregnant. So soon they will be the ones that will be coming in and going into the house, into the cat room, and my older girls will be coming out here. And then I'll be bringing in another set of younger girls as well. Now, over Christmas, we have a lot of our cats come back to visit with us, and so we need a place to put them all. And the thing about these pens are, this pen and this pen are currently joined together. You can see there's Matilda, she can walk through the gap there, but we have 2 doors. We have a door here, and we have a door here. So they're actually joined together and they can walk through. When Christmas rolls around, for about a week, I'll actually put the partition back in this section here, and that'll become 2 pens again. So they'll have 2 sets of bowls, 2 sets of litter trays, 2 sets of tables, all of those kinds of things that they're in there now, which this one here is more side by side the same. We've got a cage at the back. The cages have hammocks in them, which the cats love, and beds in them, and they love to go in there as well. But we are in a bushfire zone, so if we need to, we can just chuck them all in the cage and pop them on the trailer and off we go. Hopefully it will never ever come to that. But they're both the same side by side, and we've just yesterday taken out the divider because I did have 2 sets of cats in here, but they're all out in the outside pens now. And that pen will become 1 big mega pen as well. So that means that along this side here, let's get a shot of it all. That's currently 2 pens, but can be 4 pens. So if you are making pens, have a think about stuff like that. And sometimes it's a matter of just putting a second door on and then having some way to have a divider in the middle. And that can work. Or having 1 pen that you walk into and then there's a divider and you can walk through to the next one, because it gives you a little bit more flexibility about how you're going to keep your cats. In here as well, we have shelving. So we have shelving here. You can see there's insulation. That's actually a door that we don't use. There's, get back a bit so you can see it. There's insulation there, and the cats have been scratching that, so we had to put some boards up to stop them because they're naughty devils. There's shelves there for them to jump up on, and they can get up there. They can sleep on top of you can see that Queenie's currently sleeping on top of her cage over there. The girls get up on the shelves here. They can see out the window here. They've got chairs, they've got beds, everything they need. The thing about the shelves and the tables are that then gives them more surface area. So if you have to have a smaller pen because space is a bit limited for you, what you can do is you can just create more levels. I like to think of it as when you have a house and you have a mezzanine level. So the house is a certain size, but you can add an extra room by putting on an extra mezzanine level or putting on an extra story. So this is an area where they can get up there. They've got more places to jump up and be and interact or hang out or whatever than if they just had that flat surface. If that was the only surface they had, their life would be a bit boring. I'm all about making it so that the cats have enrichment. It's not on at the moment, but we normally have the TV on in here for them. and there's a bit going on, there's often a cat. We open the pens up and let different cats out into the barn at any one time. So even though these guys might be in a pen, there might be cats walking past the front saying hello, things to do and see, that kind of thing. Soon they're going to get a set of neighbours and they'll be able to chat through the mesh. They all get along pretty well. If they don't, I actually put up some claw flute just to separate them. So I had to do that before a few times. It just depends on which cats are which. Sometimes a towel is enough to keep them separated. Sometimes they just need a bit of time to get used to each other. So that's a little bit about the big pens that we have in here. And my partner Damien made them for me. He's a legend. He did a really great job. They're all made of pine with mesh. You can be creative with what you do. You don't have to, you can recycle things, you can repurpose things, you don't have to spend a fortune. What's important is that your cats are safe, that they're happy, that they've got things to look at, things to do, they've got friendship. These two girls are being cute together here. And we also have air conditioning out here, so it's also important if you're in a cold climate you need to have warmth for them obviously, and if you're in a hot climate you need to have air conditioning so that they're cool. It's a beautiful summer's day here in Perth. It hasn't been too hot yet, so the cats are all pretty comfy in here. So that's a little bit more about my barn, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, if you want to find out more information about some of the things I do, you can visit my website at www.catbreedingforbeginners.com.au, and I often put things on my YouTube channel, which you're obviously watching now. You can comment below and ask me any questions you like. Okay, bye.